All right, welcome back, everybody. What began as a plea for just 10 Rand to help with electricity ignited into many Twitter users assisting Thabisa Xhelithole. It began when she had to pay her child's school fees after he lost his bursary, and then she ran out of money. But instead of me telling you this goodwill story, let's rather hear it from the lady herself, Thabisa, who's in our Sea Point studios, and she's joining us, of course, from Cape Town. Thabisa, good morning to you, and thank you so much for coming to talk to us.
Good morning, Liam.
And yeah. I know it's a hard thing, but don't be nervous. This is one of those stories where I know that everybody's watching because they just feel so inspired by what's happened to you. So, Thabisa, tell us, you went to Twitter to ask for 10 Rand to buy electricity, and that's how it all started, right?
Yes. Yes.
What made you turn to Twitter? Why did you feel that Twitter was the place to ask for money?
It's because of sometimes to ask the person is next to you or your neighbor, they're going to ask why this person every time Thabisa, it doesn't have electricity or it doesn't have nothing. So I decided to ask the strangers, people they don't know me, maybe they're gonna understand me, what I need, what I really need, because at that moment I did need this electricity because of my child. At that moment, it didn't have, there is no electricity, and then I can't even make porridge, and it was cold at that time in Cape Town.
Yeah.
It was Sunday.
It was Sunday. So how many followers do you have? Or not now, but did you have at the time on Twitter?
Sorry?
How many followers did you have on Twitter?
It's a lot of followers. People, they follow me now on Twitter. Because I never been on social media. I'm not that person that I like social media, but I did open Facebook before, and then there is friend of mine at work, and then they tell me about Twitter, and then in December, I opened the Twitter.
Okay.
So now I have a lot of followers.
And I'm sure you got more followers after this tweet. So you put out this tweet asking for just 10 Rand, and then what happened?
I asked them because it was Sunday, the time I asked them to give me electricity for 10 Rand. And then the person who gave me first, he gave me 100 Rand. I was like, wow, it's too much for me, even 100 Rand, the time they giving me electricity. And then after 100 Rand, it was like more than 100 Rand. And then each and every time I'm going to my box and put electricity, I was like, what's going on to me? It's God bringing this to me, because most of the time I'm praying. Now I think it's the answers that I get to God, because I'm a single parent, that I have 2 children I must look after.
Oh, so from just wanting 10 Rand, how much was donated? How much did you get?
I think if I'm not lying now, it's almost 3,000. The money that they put on my electricity box.
Wow.
But it's 200 and some odd units. It's a lot. I'm still getting, even yesterday, I get some other units from the electricity.
This is amazing. But I've heard, and please, if you feel at any time you want to speak in Xhosa, please go ahead, because I know that you were a little bit nervous to speak in English, although you're doing fantastically. So don't stop speaking if you're feeling comfortable right now. But what the development of the story is that you've now even got enough money to pay for your son's school fees, correct?
Yes, Lillian. People just ask for electricity, but now people, they ask there is another stuff you need, maybe because of you are the single parent. So I explained to them that benfuna patala is school fees for umntana, because my child was on the bursary from the work, and then now because of the result was bad, so now the company take the bursary. So now I did owe 2 school fees from last year and this year. But now a lot of people, they help me. Even yesterday there's someone that they put 1.2 on my baby's account, my child's account.
This is incredible.
So people, they still helping me.
People are still helping you, and they're coming forward and trying, and they don't expect anything from you. They are coming and paying and walking away. Is this what I'm hearing? So They just giving you
Yes.
money and nothing else?
They giving me money and electricity because they send me money. Maybe they ask even the account number to put money on my account.
This is amazing.
It's small to them, but to me it's big.
To you, it means the world. You currently work at Mr. Price, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you have a job, but from what I've gathered and what we've sort of read is that you earn about 3,600 Rand a month, but the school fees are 2,200 Rand, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I must pay even the transport for my son because the transport is 750. For the small baby, I must also put money for the nanny that is going to look after my child when I'm at work. Is asking me 1,000 Rand a month.
Yeah.
So I must buy even food. I must buy winter stuff for my child, for my children.
Yeah. You know, I can imagine that you are feeling overwhelmed. I know that because you were trying to hold back crying before you came on air. What are you feeling inside? What is that feeling that you have right now?
I feel like I want to stand on the Table Mountain and then I scream and then I say thank you to the whole world because I didn't know that they can do this to me.
Yeah. I must say the story has given everybody hope because sometimes we always talk about how bad South Africans are and we talk about the crime and we talk about the bad things we do. But when you look at what South Africans have done for you and they don't want anything, I mean, what is this? Does this change your way of looking at South Africans?
I don't have words because it's not South African only. It's the world. It's like other people. They're coming from the other countries. It's not like my race only. It's all the race. They help me.
You're telling me that people from not only South Africa have donated and helped you. You mean there are some people from other countries? Do you know which countries? Which countries?
It was Canada.
From Canada. This is a story. I know you're crying, but I think your crying is from happiness. My heart is
Yes, I'm very happy.
Yeah, I know.
I wish I can hug all the people that they helped me.
This is so beautiful. But now we know that this is just for this month. What do you do going forward? I mean, what do you think going forward now? What will happen?
I think now I'm working 6 days a week. So it's not easy to market to find the job because I'm working in the retail. And then I started from 2006 on that company. But now I feel like I need to get another job because I can't just ask from the people. I must stand up as a woman.
Yeah, of course. And other South Africans that are in your situation, and I think, Thabisa, your story, and I think why it's affected so many people is that you're sitting there as so many other South Africans are, and in a desperate position where they cannot even put food on the table. But what do you have to tell them? What do you have to say to these people?
I like to tell the people that they must be strong. There is people outside. There is people to help us outside. Don't think in the box when you sit in the house and then you think when you open the door there is no one who can help you. There is people that they can help you with many things, with jobs, with everything.
Yeah. And I think it's something we need to talk about more, right? Because we don't talk to positive stories enough. We're too busy worrying about shouting at politicians, when actually it's South Africans that are heart of this, that have big hearts in this country.
Yes.
Yeah. Thabisa, you're amazing. Is there anything else you want to say? And again, I ask you, if you want to speak in Xhosa, you're more than welcome to. But you've spoken so beautifully, and we are so proud of you. And we thank you for coming to talk to us. But is there anything else you'd like to say?
I like to say that thank you to, I don't know if I'm going to say it right, the name is Kia Ketso, is the one that he asked, what is stressing you? I forget this name now. Uhlutshwa yini? So I would like to say thanks to that girl to help me, and the other people outside, they helped me to give me the electricity. They even, the fathers of my children, to me, they pay the school fees. I'm very, ukuthi mandithi enkosi kuni bantu bakithi, ndiyabulela kakhulu ngoncedo lwenu olundinike lona. Amagama wam bendinawo ngoku aphelile, kodwa ndibulela uThixo endimkhonzayo ondincedayo mihla yonke, okwazileyo uba uthi mandihambe ndiye kuTwitter ndiyokudibana nabantu abanokwazi ukundinceda.
Thabisa, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for talking to us, and God bless you too, because you said thank you to everybody, and God bless everybody that helped you and for their generosity to you. But good luck, and may they continue to bless you. Thabisa Xhelithole, who made a plea for just 10 Rand, was inundated with Twitter users who helped her out by topping up her prepaid electricity to the point where she's now been able to pay for her child's school fees as well. Thank you, South Africa. Let's take a break.